One more time. Okay, how y'all doing today? I hope you all having a wonderful Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend. Time to take a break from work, right? All right. Being said, I got some TA going on here. Now, I just want to give you a heads up. My TA is going to be different than the traditional TA. I don't use the legacy indicators, like the RSI, the MACD, or stuff like that. I use something similar to it. I like to keep focused on, the future. I'm a futurist, so with Clover Health, the artificial intelligence they have running the Clover Assistant, and soon or the Clover counterpart as well, right? I believe that charting, technical analysis, indicators, stuff like that are going to be more advanced. Um, the ones that we're going to get, the ones that we should commonly be using in the future is gonna make those old legacy indicators look like what the pager looks like from someone that's holding an iPhone, right? So um, let me just point out this on the long term time frame on the daily from the IPO to today, right? That throughout this whole time we have had a negative cash flow going on here, right? You have seen even an overflow here, here, here. This is money leaving the board, right? This is outflows, okay? And you have a little bit of green. The hyperwave or the hyperactive wave was going to do its thing, right? But we have a little bit of green here, here, splotch, right? But for the most part, we've been just outflow money, all the way down to about right here. All right, so that's the first time we've seen inflow of cash flow since the IPO. We've never seen it. Period. This is the first time. Right, we're in an uptrend now. Right, now we come down here. We look at market structure. Right, we had a little bit of green here, here. Market structure. Right, money coming in. Market structure is positive. Right, here and here. But even with that gamma squeeze, it really didn't do anything. If you look at it, right, you see all this red, all this yellow, red and yellow, all the way down, red and yellow. This is a negative market structure. The 200 moving average, right, or the simple moving average, it's underneath that, right? Negative, right? Had a little bit of positive here. This is when Chamath was moving around some shares. Remember that? A little bit of positive there. But throughout this whole time, we've been pretty much just negative until that 60 cents. And that was it, right? Rockets. Kaboom, baby. Boom, upward. Zoom, right? Hit that resistance. I knew about this resistance, right? I'm not locking in any. I sold some covered calls, but I didn't do any profit taking. I don't. I'm thinking over here. If I'm going to do profit taking, higher highs. That's where that's going to be. It's going to be in the 30, 40, $50 range, right? But as of right now, this is where we're at. We're down here, right? And I believe this is a gap type of area. How it moved down. You see that gap right there? How it's been moving down. I believe that this is going to be filled. This zone right here. It's going to be filled pretty soon. As soon as we break into this zone, all right, break that out. We should have $8 to $11 sometime pretty soon. Pretty soon. I'm not going to label an actual time date on it, but if it continues to hold its trend at the latest, right, to be in that zone, it should be December, right? If it holds this trend. So, anyways, congratulations, Clover Health. Congratulations. You have just broken out of your long-term downtrend. Congratulations. You should start seeing higher highs and higher lows from this point on. If you don't, then you're going to be in a really bad spot. You're going to cause so much destruction in the technicals that ain't even funny. So I think this right here, this zone, this 120, is going to be the bottom line support. I don't think it's going to go any lower than that. But what I'm looking for is an order block to be built here within a time frame using psychoanalysis. If you wanted to learn more about psychoanalysis, you can look it up. I'm studying it personally. So, being said, with my autonomous algo and my manual algo, looking for a bottom, looking for the histogram right here to turn, um, to an upwards, instead of going down, starting to slope up. I'm looking for the whale pump to at least make it in out of this overbought zone right there, just touching it like this one does. I'm also kind of hoping. I know it sounds like prices shouldn't be going down, but kind of hoping that it maybe we get a little bit of some whale dumps to get down to that 50% level right there. That would definitely take us down probably to, yeah, that 180 give or take zone. 10 cents, for margin of error, 10 cents um, safety wise or whatever. That's how I would do it. Let's zoom in. It's a little bit too much zoomed in. Zoom out. All right. So, yeah, well, I'm looking for it to get into this over, like how it's not really overbought, but it's more of like overextended area right here. Like it barely reaches past this point, right? So that's like an area that I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to get into this area, this zone. I'm looking for this to start going to an extreme to upward. This to just barely scratch out of the over. This would be the overbought. This would be the oversold zone, right? So barely scratch the whale dump to barely scratch out of it. If not, make it to the 50% mark. There's certain criteria that I'm looking for, and all these indicators got to speak, into that area, that criteria zone, right? And then so the time frame would probably be no later than what, September the 13th. It should build this order block. If it doesn't, then I would be looking down here um, for past that point. The latest I see this consolidating happening would probably be the middle of November. I see it consolidating at the latest up to the middle of November, then going up. Um, so yeah, that's what I'm looking at with the technicals. But congratulations, Clover Health. You made it out of your long-term downtrend, baby. We should start seeing higher lows, higher highs. All right. I get into more depth video on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. That's up to you. But peace out.